Hey, what is going on, guys? Randall419, the man with the million. Hoping everybody had a fantastic New Year's weekend. Thank you so much for dropping by the channel. I really appreciate everybody checking out the videos. If you missed it last night, we had a really good TXR podcast where we talked about the game of the year for 2016. Each member gave their, top 10 or what have you, as well as what we're looking forward to next year. But on to the vid. So I kind of decided, now that I'm doing videos for all these indie games that I play, I might as well give it some sort of title. I've been kind of thinking about this, so I think I'm gonna call it like Rand Spotlight. Pretty much any indie game that I play, whether good or bad, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put the spotlight on it. So this series where it talks about indie games will be called Rand Spotlight. Let me know what you guys think of the name, or if I should change anything. Let me know in the comments. But anyways, this video, so Rand Spotlight today, will be talking about Steel Rain X. Now, it is a shoot 'em up, a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, where, if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago I reviewed Skyforce Anniversary, which was a vertical shoot 'em up. This one is much more frenetic, much more chaotic, and you know what? There's some fun to be had here. It's not as good as Skyforce Anniversary, but I'll tell you what, it is way more complicated, and let me get into that in 1 second. So, you have a ship that you can choose from. It has a bunch of different loadouts. You can gear it towards defense or offense. But where the game kind of has its hallmark, I guess, is that as you're killing enemies, you can see there gets a lot of enemies on screen. You have these different, color-coded attacks. You can pick up the purple attacks, green attacks, yellow attacks. Each one has kind of like a different pattern that you can choose, and then still you have three different attack formations. You have the A formation, a B formation, and a C formation. And you can see here that I'm like switching through them. Like the B formation gives more of a direct fire with enemies directly in front of you. The A one kind of spreads it out around, and the C one is kind of like a melee. Like you put out a beam in front of you, and you kind of like hold it in front of you and let enemies run into you, and I don't know, it's not really that much useful. But man, I started this game up, and before I knew it, 5 hours were gone. Like, that's how much I was kind of like sucked in of just playing the game and just shooting stuff. Like, I kind of like bullet hell chumps like this, so this one kind of scratched an itch, especially since Skyforce Anniversary is so good. But where this one really kind of makes also a name for itself is it is complicated. There are things to research, planets to colonize, things like that, and I'll show that screen in just a minute so you guys can understand. But I mean, look how cool that is. Like, you have these enemies coming at you, and you're just shooting the purple bullets everywhere. Like, after, because you can pick one up, and then another one up, and another one, and another one, and another one, and your shots get just so much stronger. And I'm playing on, I'm playing on normal difficulty right now. It goes all the way up to legendary. There are, I want to say, 7 worlds. 3 levels in each world, and then the last level obviously has a boss fight, and then once you beat that world, you can colonize it. Now, this isn't a straight up shump like Skyforce Anniversary, where it's just you kill stuff and that's it. This one has different things. Like, you have a research tree here, right, where you can make your things better, and if you scroll through it, it's like, oh, I want this upgrade, but it's gonna 4 minutes to research it, and that's real time. Like, that's how you do it. But then how do you break down the time? Well, look at this. This is the planet I have successfully gotten rid of the aliens for, and you can build your colony on there. If you put personnel down, and then you put a power plant down, so you can make a science facility and stuff, so you can make the research go faster. And you can do that for all the different types of planets in the game that you liberate, and then you can buy upgrades for your plane and research that stuff. It gets overly complicated, but in the end, that's how it separates itself from other games like it. There's a lot of kind of like replay value if you're looking for it, because you play it on harder difficulties, but it's so convoluted that I kind of didn't really get too much into it. I just wanted to kill stuff, but it's there for those that want it. All in all, I think it's a pretty good game. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not as good as Skyforce Anniversary, but it's a pretty good diversion. Check it out if you're so interested, and thanks for watching the video, guys. Let me know what you think of Rand Spotlight, and I'll see you in the next video later on today. Later.